The sky burned. The oceans boiled. And for the 5th time in Earth's history, life hit the reset button. Species vanished faster than words can describe. Forests turned to ash. Seas went silent. But here's the plot twist. It wasn't the end. It never is. Every time the world dies, it rebuilds itself. From the bones of extinction come the blueprints of creation. Life has one rule: adapt or vanish. And time after time, it refuses to vanish. This is the story of a planet that keeps resurrecting itself, of apocalypses that gave birth to beauty, of chaos that created us. If Earth could speak, it would whisper one truth. Destruction is not the opposite of creation. It's part of it. Over 4.5 billion years, life has faced 5 global resets. 5 moments when nearly everything died. The Ordovician, the Devonian, the Permian, the Triassic, the Cretaceous. Each a cataclysm beyond imagination. Each a mass extinction that ended eras and invented new ones. But the pattern is eerily familiar. Explosion of diversity, ecological dominance, environmental collapse, silence, rebirth. Like the heartbeat of the planet itself. It's tempting to think of extinction as failure. But what if it's the mechanism of improvement? Every apocalypse trims the evolutionary tree, leaving behind only the branches strong enough to regrow. In that sense, extinction isn't a tragedy. It's quality control. On a cosmic scale. 252 million years ago, the world experienced its darkest chapter. Volcanoes tore through the heart of Pangaea. Acid rain devoured continents. Methane suffocated the seas. 96% of marine species gone. 70% of land species erased. It was the Great Dying, the only time Earth almost lost itself entirely. Imagine walking through the ruins of a biosphere. The forests are gone. The air stings like acid. The oceans have turned green, not with life, but with poison. And yet, somewhere in the muck and shadows, microbes still breathe, tiny survivors rewriting the script of life. The Permian extinction didn't just end an age. It forced evolution to rethink everything. The survivors were few, but they would become architects of what came next. Because from that wasteland rose new dynasties. Reptiles, amphibians, and the first ancestors of dinosaurs. The planet burned itself clean and started again. After the Great Dying, the world went quiet. For 10 million years, life tiptoed back onto stage. It began with ferns, silent green rebels. Then insects returned, armored and relentless. Reptiles grew larger, hungrier, stranger. In that silence, evolution experimented wildly. Creatures with sails on their backs, jaws like scissors, bodies shaped by heat and hunger. This was evolution with no supervision. the chaotic adolescence of a planet rebuilding itself. Every ecosystem that arose carried the DNA of disaster. Life engineered to survive what had killed it before. And out of that chaos, the first true dinosaurs walked. Their ancestors had endured hell, and now they would rule paradise. The age of reptiles was not a coincidence. It was a reward. "66 million years ago, a rock 6 miles wide fell from the sky. The dinosaurs looked up, and their reign ended in a flash of light. The asteroid that hit Chicxulub unleashed 1 billion atomic bombs worth of energy. The oceans boiled again. The skies went black for years. But while titans fell, something tiny scurried beneath their feet. Mammals, timid, nocturnal, patient. They had lived in the shadows of giants, and now those shadows were gone. When the smoke cleared, they inherited a quieter world. Evolution once more switched protagonists. The age of monsters gave way to the age of minds. From the ashes of extinction came curiosity, hands that shaped tools, eyes that dreamed of stars. Extinction, it seems, has impeccable taste in irony. Why does life always find a way back? How can something so fragile rebuild itself after total annihilation? Because life cheats. Its code, DNA, is a gambler. It makes mistakes, copies, mutations, duplicates. And in those mistakes lie miracles. When an extinction wipes the board clean, evolution doesn't start over. It rearranges what's left. Genes once used for gills become lungs, scales become feathers, legs become wings. Every survivor carries hidden blueprints for a dozen other possibilities. And when the world changes, those blueprints come to life. That's why extinction isn't the end. It's an editing process. Earth doesn't erase, it rewrites. Now comes the uncomfortable part. We are not observers of extinction. We are authors of one. Species are vanishing 1,000 times faster than natural rates. Forests fall faster than they grow.
We are witnessing the silent
Oceans turn acidic.
The acidic plumes are a stark
Ice
reminder
disappears
of the
before our eyes. We are accelerating evolution's darkest habit without understanding its cost. Every vanished species is a lost invention, a solution we may never rediscover. We like to think we're above nature, but nature keeps the receipts. And if history teaches us anything, it's that the planet always resets the balance, even if it means resetting us. The Earth will survive. The question is, will we deserve to join it on the next round?
From this vantage, the footprint we leave behind seems so small.
Imagine an Earth without us. Cities crumbled, glass turned to sand, steel to dust. A few million years pass, the blink of a geological eye. Forests reclaim highways. Coral reefs bloom around drowned skyscrapers. From the rubble of civilization, new life stirs. Maybe rodents evolve intelligence to rival ours. Maybe cephalopods rise, architects of the next age. Maybe flight returns, but not to birds. Evolution never repeats, but it loves to rhyme. The next great life form might not have bones or blood. It might communicate through light, feed on radiation, see the world in ways we can't imagine. Whatever comes next will not mourn us. It will build upon us, just as we built upon the bones of what came before. Rebuilding takes time, but Earth has patience measured in eons. After every apocalypse, new architects emerge. Coral rebuilt reefs. Trees reinvented air. Beetles recycled decay into life. Evolution's masterpiece isn't intelligence, it's persistence. Picture a planet sculpted by 10 billion years of trial and error. Each extinction a brushstroke, each survivor a color. This is how the canvas of life evolves, not in straight lines, but in fractals. And perhaps, one day, a future species will dig through our fossils and wonder how we vanished so quickly. They'll call us the brief experiment that built machines and forgot humility. And they'll be right, but they'll also owe us something, because even our ruins feed the next creation. Extinction feels like an ending, but on Earth, it's just the pause between songs. Each time life collapses, it returns sharper, faster, stranger. We see death. The planet sees opportunity. Because deep beneath the crust, in the warmth of the oceans, in the quiet of spores and seeds, the pulse never stops. Earth rebuilds itself not despite destruction, but through it. We are temporary guests in a permanent experiment, and if we listen closely, we can hear the heartbeat still, steady, patient, eternal. The end of the world has never been the end of life, only the beginning of something even stranger.